What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on the Texas Rangers report. And the Rangers just got swept by the San Diego Padres. Even with Fernando Tatis out, the Rangers still managed to get swept by the Padres. We got no hit by Joe Musgrove. First game, it would have been a perfect game if Musgrove didn't hit Joey Gallo. And honestly, I felt like the pitching was pretty solid this series. However, I felt like the bats were quiet. And obviously the bats were quiet. And in the first game, whenever we got no hit, I don't think it's embarrassing to get no hit. It happens a decent amount. And it's not like you're going to get no hit the rest of the year. Going into the next game, I thought it was pretty good. I thought Jordan Lyles pitched all right. However, I feel like there was times where Chris Woodward kept pitchers in longer than they should have. For instance, whenever he kept in Jordan Lyles a little bit longer, and then he gave up the home run to Ha-Seong Kim. I actually made this a decent amount of videos on Ha-Seong Kim because the Rangers were trying to sign him, and then whenever he kept Wes Benjamin in, and then he let up a home run to Trent Grisham. So those are just some of the things, because the Rangers were doing all right with the bats that game. There was a nice little rally whenever Jonah Heim doubled, and then Eli White tripled, I believe. And then I think IKF got a base hit. And then what's interesting about Eli White and Jonah Heim is that they're both from the Athletics organization. So thank you, Athletics, because Eli White and Jonah Heim, I mean, they haven't been like awesome, but they haven't been terrible. Honestly, like, you could argue that Jonah Heim could start. I mean, Trevino is doing really well at the plate. And then Eli White, he might be starting now because at center field, because Leo Taveras has been struggling a lot at the plate. I mean, we all know what he can do on the base paths and in center field. It's tremendous, but he's been struggling. And I'm curious if once the minors start up, if Taveras is going to get sent down, or even whenever Willie Calhoun or Chris Davis is healthy. That seems like it could really happen. So yeah, we played decent game 2. We obviously lost, but I felt like there's some decisions that Chris Woodward made where he kept players or pitchers in too long. And then in game 3, it was really close. It was 1-0 for most of the game. Mike Fultonevich pitched really well. The bats were quiet again. However, I did say the bats were quiet. There were plenty of times where the Rangers had a chance to score. There was either 2 or 3 rallies that the Rangers had, and they weren't able to capitalize. So they actually had a decent amount of hits, but I'm saying the bats were quiet because we didn't even score a run. I think it was in the 7th and 8th inning where the rallies happened, and we could have capitalized, and we could have easily won the game. Most notably, whenever Anderson Tejeda was at the plate, I'm pretty sure we just sacrificed Trevino over the third. He wasn't able to bring him in, and then whenever Ronald Guzman was batting with the bases loaded in the bottom of the 8th, he wasn't able to bring him in. So that's frustrating. And then it was the top of the 9th, and then Ian Kennedy let up, I think, 1 or 2 runs, and then at that point, I was like, I kind of know it's over. So it was just frustrating. I mean, the Padres are a good team. They have World Series aspirations this year. So it's good that we were able to compete. Hopefully, we can get the bats going against the next series, which is a 4-game series in Tampa Bay against the Tampa Bay Rays. They recently played in the World Series against the Los Angeles Dodgers, as we all know. Blake Snell's old team. So the Rangers are playing good teams off the bat. this year. I mean, I don't know if Kansas City's going to be a good team this year, but they have some good pieces in the batting order. Toronto's going to be a good team. Padres are going to be a good team, and the the Tampa Bay Rays are going to be a good team. So, like I said, it's frustrating that we got swept by the Padres. I was impressed by the pitching. I don't think it was spectacular, but I think there was some bright spots in this series, like Mike Foltynewicz and a few others. But I'm looking forward to the Tampa Bay series. We're on the road again, and we'll see what we can do. I believe that Dane Dunning gets the start, so I'm excited because he pitched really well last time. I think Jonah Heim caught for him, so we'll see if that happens again. And yeah, I'm excited. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.